Well, I hope you guys are having a good Tuesday as we're going through our reasons to be involved in the church. And today I want to share with you guys the second reason, and that is that there's a special role for you and me in the church. Do you ever feel inadequate sometimes as a Christian? And perhaps think to yourselves, God doesn't want to use me in the church? Well, I want to share with you guys what Paul had to say in 1 Corinthians chapter 12. Look here what it says in verse 27. It says, "Now you are the body of Christ, and individually members of it." You know, this verse makes me think of our own human bodies and how our bodies are composed of organs, tissues, and cells that each have unique roles and functions. And without those cells, without those organs and tissues, if they're not able to perform their function, then the body can't function at 100% capacity because only those specific parts of the bodies can carry out those functions. And similarly, just like our bodies, we are all members of the body of Christ. You see here in this verse, Paul says that we're individually members of it. He doesn't say that as a whole or we're all part of the body of Christ, but he points us out individually. All of us are unique, members of the body of Christ. We're all children of God, each loved individually. And because of that, each of us has a specific task that only we can accomplish in the church. And without us accomplishing that task or fulfilling that unique role, the body of Christ isn't the same. You see here in the next verse, verse 28, Paul says, "And God has appointed in the church first apostles, second prophets, third teachers, then miracles, then gifts of healing, helping, administration, and various kinds of tongues." So you can see here some of the unique roles that members of the Church of Corinth played. And we have in our modern day church similar roles. Maybe not exactly the same, but we too have unique and various roles that each of us can play out in the church. And I'm sure there's many more that we could think of that aren't written here in this book. And just because you haven't figured out what your role is in the churches yet, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It just means you haven't discovered it as yet. But know that you have a unique and specific role. And so today, I want you guys to remember and know that you're loved, you're a child of God, you're a unique individual that has a special role to play in our church.